Some of the challenges that I faced were family disapproval, very, very strong family disapproval. People in the family saying, when are you going to stop playing games? When are you going to get a job? And I actually had someone say to me, you won't believe it, I'm sure, but someone say, only prostitutes act. Well, I first came to NIDA as a student a lot of years ago. And that journey was very interesting because I needed a lot of courage to come against family background. But subsequently into this role, I taught in the NIDA Open program for about 14 or 15 years as a casual teacher. And then came maybe 8 years ago, 8 or 9 years ago, as a full-time employee as the course manager and training consultant in NIDA Corporate. International Women's Day is a reason to celebrate. I think too often we look at the downside that women are perhaps not getting as far as they should. But in my lifetime, women have come a long way. So I see it as a day to applaud how far we've come, without losing sight of the fact that many people in other countries and other cultures do not have it as good as we have it here in Australia. I'm inspired by the young writers, the work that they bring to the table. I'm inspired by people like Judi Dench, Margaret Olley, people that just go on acting. You know, both those women worked until they're, well, Judi Dench still working in her 80s, Margaret Olley. And I'm inspired by a lot of the students here because I teach a lot of the students here. And I'm inspired by the stunning work. I go, wow. Some of the advice I'd give young actors would be never to lose the dream, to hang on to their self-belief, because frequently you're battered. And I don't mean physically battered, but you get rejection. You don't get the role. And when I was young, I often thought, oh, I'm not good enough. I'm not good enough. Maybe I wasn't good enough, but maybe it was just that they wanted somebody tall, or they wanted somebody blonde, or they wanted somebody short, or they, do you know, so frequently you don't get the role because it's logical that not all people are right for all roles. It took me a long time to learn that. I think there are two ways that I probably assist, help the young actors achieve their goals. NIDA is funded partly by the government, but the venues department, the open program and my department, the corporate department, bringing in income into NIDA, which helps these young actors, young prop makers, young staging students, young designers, young writers, helps them to be able to have this wonderful institution with an enormous amount of personal attention. I'm privileged to teach the writers, the directors, the designers, the staging students, the prop makers. I'm privileged to teach them presentation and communication skills. Many of them think their work should just speak for itself, but that's not the way it happens out there. They have to present themselves. They have to encourage people to look at their work, to read their play, to look at their designs, to use their props. And that requires them being able to say, hello, I'm here, come and have a look at my work.